doing? Go on, do Tutti.
Let's see the low lives.
God, man. Yes, these are men. You're too tall and not seeing the face.
Oh.
Hello. Oh, we got over it. Come over here.
Can't see she's hair.
Yeah, hello, everybody. Where you all coming up? Hello. Yes, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day, everybody. This is Queen Olive and Gran. We all here having our pre-New Year's drink. Do the drinking, sorrel wine. Sorrel do the drinking, not wine, sorrel. Gran drinking Moscato and Grandma drinking Moscato. Yes, we're here celebrating our New Year's Eve drink. We all dressed up in our pajama and we decided to take picture. Yes, Kenny was here, but Kenny don't want to stay. Kenny gone away because she wants to she watching her favorite show. So how everybody doing today? I didn't go to church today. I'm home today. And Gran gonna say something to everybody.
Who?
You. Shita is a star already.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Say good afternoon, my grandma friends and divas. How you all doing? Say something.
Yeah, hello, obsessions.
You see that's grandma. So the hair like grandma. Yes, we're here. Doodoo want to say something. The little star Doodoo. Tell them about her pretty drama. Talk to them. Talk to them, Doodoo. Stop acting shy.
She's showing them the pajama.
Yeah, tell them what's right on your pajama.
Wake me when I'm famous.
She said, wake her up when she's famous. Grandma is having her life with her gran. One of the gran, she don't want to come to take no picture. She don't want to come none at all. So we decided to have our picture. So what we say we're going to do today, we wanted to say thanks to each and every one of my divas and Dan over the air. We've been meeting each other. Yeah, we meet each other for over going the air. We've been here on the computer. We fight, we laugh, we come back together as friends. And I'm telling all of you, thank you for being with me all along when I was going through my sorrows. I go through my love, I go through my hurt, I go through my sickness. Thanks to all my divas who was there with me when I was going through all the things that all these blabbers put me through. But thank you. And thanks, Lord, that I'm still here, still alive, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm still doing my life. It doesn't matter what they say or do. I'm still going to be here doing my live. Queen Olive want to put each and every one of my who want to be on the live to say hello to their family. Gran, oh, you add people to the live. Invite friends. Okay, don't hear when you're invited. Yeah, so there's any friend who want to go online. When you're ready, we're going to add you online so you could say shout out to your country which you're from, Jamaica, Guyanese, Trinidad, Barbados, Africa, Haiti, anywhere you're from in the world. You could say hi to your family because that's my plan. When I'm finished, I'm going to church. So that's why I'm doing an early one because I'm going to church. So ladies, divas, and then every one of you see and know all the things that I go through, everything, the hurt, the pain, the suffering that I go through. And you know something? My heart is clean. I have no time to sit and think no hatred for nobody. Anybody want to have their future, whatever they want to do in life, it's their business. Because each and everyone deserve a fair share in life. Each and everyone deserve to do what they want to do. And sometimes we upset because of what people do and what people say, which I upset a lot. And I, talks out and the things that they do, which I didn't really appreciate. Some of the people, they cursed and then they come back and say they apologize to me. I accept it because who I am, that I can accept the thing. Because there's a lot of people who have been do a lot of things and God forgive them. Also me, we do things, probably we don't remember some of the things that we have done, but we do things, we hurt other people, and we're all human beings. So I forgive every one of the people who comes up on this live or come and they disrespect me. I forgive each and every one of them. And I'm saying it from deep down in my heart, because I say I have a heart of an angel, a face of an angel, and a golden heart and a giving hand. I always try to help someone. Sometimes I say to myself, Lord, I'm giving away my art, I'm giving away my ribs, I'm giving away everything I don't have, because I hate to know when somebody calls me and asks me for something and I have it and I don't give it to them. If I even don't have it, I try to get it. And you all know that I send help people in Jamaica. People talks about things that I have done and what I have done. And there's someone called me and asked me to send a barrel for them. I think it is too early for someone to ask me about a barrel, because it is not even the beginning of the year yet, and I just sent out those barrels. There's no way I can accumulate a barrel at an early time, but I'll think about it. I will think about it. I'm not going to make a promise. So people, you know, today is a special day, Sunday, and tomorrow is going to be New Year. So we want to leave all the things that goes on in the New Year. We want to throw it behind us. We want to open a new page. We want to step into the New Year with love. You know, as soon as the New Year comes to the end of the year, there's so much corruption, so much war, so much this, so much that. Some people is ungrateful. We cannot make people. We cannot cut somebody and go inside of them, because we doesn't know what is inside of a person. What is inside of them and what they're thinking, that's their destiny. That's not mine. I know who I am. So people, I'm asking you all for some of the time that I did get out of hand and I cursed because people bother me. And again, I always go back and said, I am sorry, but I'm still a human being. And whatsoever, again, who want to do, it doesn't bother me. I hear the circling going around. I jealous for what? I'm a married woman, happily married woman with my husband who take care of me. Why I have a husband that take care of me and we don't want to go to take care of somebody? No, I am not taking care of nobody. I have my children and my grandchildren. See, my granddaughter is going to study overseas. She put up a GoFundMe. I put my GoFundMe up there and I asked my divas and I asked my dad if they could help her with the GoFundMe. No one do it, but it's still, I love you all, because everyone think I has money. I do not. I'm not a rich woman. I'm not a millionaire woman. I'm just an ordinary woman, just like anybody. So she decided to put up the GoFundMe. That's my grand that was right here. She decided to put up the GoFundMe, and because she's going to Africa, so everybody ignore it. When I do anything and I put up and ask for, does anyone want to help me pay my phone bill? Anyone want to help me to pay my cable bill? Because, you know, I've been up for the whole year. I've been showing people how to cook, showing people how to clean. We talk a little chit chat and you all enjoy my talk. You enjoy everything that I do, and no one doesn't do it. I still love you because I didn't put nothing out there. So I'm not going to hurt because nobody haven't been doing it, and I'm not going to stop doing it because I could afford to do it. But if there's someone still come up and say, well, okay, Miss Olive, I'm going to pay your phone bill or your cable or your internet bill for you, I'd really appreciate it, because I come up and I do a lot. I see people go and ask and they get a lot of stuff. I'm not watching anybody. I'm not jealous and nobody down for what they get, but at least show a little appreciation. Appreciation is a lot. If even the appreciation, if even $1, if each one of my diva out of 5,000 divas and done that I have my page give me $1 each, that's, you know how much money that will be. So divas, Dan, and everybody, we wish all the best for the new year, and we want to step in the new year with love. We don't want no animosity. We don't want no bittering. We don't want no fighting. I don't want it. I don't know if anybody's don't want it. So this year, I'm going to double my fist and I'm going to throw everything away behind me, over my head. I'm going to trample it because I'm tired of this. Every day, somebody been cursing Queen Olive for what I don't know. Everything that came up on the computer is, they call my name. There's something going on right now. My name is the topic, and they call in Tammy name, say Tammy is this person and Tammy is that person. I don't know what happened, but they said the devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. So, divas, Dan, let us make this year be a prosperous, a peaceful, a God blessing year for each and every one of us. Let us tell ourselves this year we're going to do special savings in our home with our money. We're going to see that things work the way that how we want it to do. Don't say Tom have a dollar because you don't have a dollar, you're going to hate and Tom. No, we must love our one another. We must care for our one another. We must show each one love. And at least sometime, you know, sometimes we see someone, we could say, hi, you know, you're looking beautiful. Yeah, we could say that to somebody, because sometimes you see some people going out there on the street, their face looking so sad, they're looking upset. We don't know what I mean. They just want someone to tell them that you're looking beautiful or they love you, because people go through a lot of stuff. They has children problem, they has husband problem, they have wife problem. Sometimes people going to work, they not even have the fare to take the train, because after they work and get their pay, there's a lot of stuff they has to do, and it's very hard in America here. And if you know your fellow sister and your brother, is undocumented, I don't see where you has to go on the computer and you tell it to the world, because telling it to the world, it's not going to help you. It's going to help them, because someone is going to step in and said, okay, you know, we know you and we hear a lot of stuff about you. You're a nice person and I'm willing to help you and I'll try to help you. Don't go and scandalize nobody on the Facebook, because you don't know what that person going through or what did happen to that person, why they can't get something. It is not nice. So I'm telling each and every one of my divas, my newcomers, and everybody, do to come here. It is a new year and we're going to do new stuff. If you come on somebody's page and you doesn't like what you see or you don't like what you're hearing, please just leave the page in peace and say, well, you know, I don't want to hear this garbage. I don't want to hear this stupidness. Do not get up and curse people and get up under them. And this year coming, a lot of people, after we finish eating up all these food and all these drink for the Christmas and the New Year and the Boxing Day, we're gonna take some laxative and to get rid of all those junks that we eat and start our saving all over, because you know we buy gifts. Some people buy new furnitures, new clothes, new shoes, new everything. So you know everybody's savings going down, because that is Christmas is a special day in the year, and you know Christ was born, and it's a sharing. We share with our friend, our neighbor. So you know, we're going to start back all our savings and we're going to save for a special cause. Ladies and gentlemen, it's easy if you want. If there's anyone who living and you decide, say, I'm tired of paying rent, I want to own my own home, you just make your credit be clean. Your credit could be the cleanest thing in the face of earth, and you get a home without put a penny down to get a house. So don't jealous with nobody when somebody has something and you don't have something. You don't know what that person go through. Some people go through so many things to get a house. They only have one shoes on their foot, one coat. They wash their clothes every other day in order to get to wear to go out, to go to work, to save their money to get it. So when somebody has something, please, I'm asking you, don't jealous about nobody who have their house or who have the beautiful clothes and coat and all them stuff. Because with like me, I believe in buying nice stuff, because when you buy nice stuff and expensive stuff, it could serve you for a very long time. Because when you buy those little things, the little cheap stuff, I'm not saying that you're not supposed to buy it, you know. You buy it more than once, because you wash it in the washer. As soon as you put it in the washing machine and the dryer, take it out, it shrink. So better off we just invest in buying something good and done instead of buying it 3-4 times. So people, it's just only love. Come here, Dodo. I'm talking about love. I'm preaching about love. And I promise myself that I will ignore each and everyone. Give me that mouse and on my drink. I promise each and everyone I will ignore everyone who talks against me, about me. Yeah. Yeah, bring it to them. Who talk about me and against me, I'm surely I'm gonna ignore each and every one, because I'm only human being. and things hurt me. And sometimes when people say things about you and you doesn't retaliate back behind it, it's like you're consenting to them. That's their truth that they're saying. But some people likes to call other people's name, and when then you call their name, they started to go and curse and going on like they're playing a bully. This bullyism on the computer, it need to stop, because you know what's going to end up? We're going to end up lose this Facebook Live, because there's so much thing going on, bullying, killing people, calling the police, making complaint, calling all kind of thing. People doesn't like people who walks about and talk things about people, especially they know how America run. You have to have certain documentation that you could work, and you have to have certain things to move around in the country, and people's gonna go and scream and talk about this person don't have this and this person don't have that. You're just doing that and hurting other people, and people's not gonna like you for that, because nobody's gonna trust you, because they're gonna say when you do that, you're we call it, you're hurting other people, and you're an informer, because those kind of behavior, they are informal. So sometimes when you certain thing you're going through in life, you have to choose the people who you want to talk with. Sometimes you could walk in on the street, going on the train or the bus, and you see somebody, especially we know we're black, we see a white people, we can sit and we talk to them and tell them what is going on in your life, instead of telling your friend, your sister, your brother, because those are the person that are close to you. Those are the people who hurt you. So I'm just saying that New Year is coming, and I'm coming with a new thing about myself. I'm coming with everything new. I will ignore all the people who try to get up and say things like, for instance, I was talking on a live and I call a certain individual name. I didn't call the name to hurt nobody, and someone have called and told her that I disrespect her. And I never disrespect her. And I was sitting down and I said, I delete her. And then I said, you know what? Let me unblock her. When I unblocked her, I sent back a voice note to the person and said, I never said anything about you. I never disrespect you. So if you feel that, or you don't feel comfortable, then the person read it and see and said, you see, that's why sometimes people say things about you. You have to ask, but you go and read the live, go and see what is going on without before you're gonna jump and say something. People, if somebody says something on the live and the other person is on the live, let the other person see. Say, go and read it. Go look what Miss Olive say. Go look what that other person say. Don't jump to conclusion and make problem, because when you run with something, you're gonna left out something or you're gonna add something to it, and that's where the problem comes in. So things like that, people just leave it alone. Leave it. Stop with the bittering. Because, I never eat nobody on here white fowl. And nobody on here never dress me go to Christmas market. Nobody never give me no hand me down or nothing. I help because of my kindness of my heart. I remember I said I has one child, one son, one brother, and that's because the reason why I help people. And the same people that you help is the same people try to put you down to the lowest ground. But you know something? They are not putting me down. They are putting down their self, because in this country, in this America here, anywhere you live and you're going for to do immigration paperwork, they're going to ask you for all the address. And if you just lie on it and tell them you was only living there and don't tell them the truth, they're going to go through the statistic and see where all the address you was living. And the simple little lie you see, you get turned down for your paper because you're not being truthful. So people, remember, do not throw a stone behind you. Not even don't burn the bridges when you cross it, because sometimes you have to go back and cross the same bridge. And do not throw stone behind you. Do not throw no chasm and nobody. Do not talk things about nobody, because you don't know what will be the end out of your life. And the same person that you try to put down to your lowest level and to trample on is that person you have to run back to help you. And when you run back, some people don't have the heart like what Queen Olive have. Some people said, okay, you remember this, you remember that, and step away, leave you. People, when you're going into with you find a new friend, do not talk bad about the old friend that you have. because there is something. One day you're going to come back and try to get some information about even yourself from that old friend. And because of your behavior with how they behave with other people, they're not going to give you the information, and it can jeopardize you for the rest of your life. So people, I'm asking you just to call someone, your neighbor, your friend, your Facebook friend, that you people who you meet and the media, call someone and said, you know something, I did hurt you. I did say something about you, which it wasn't right, and I'm very sorry. You don't have to go in details and tell them that you did say them I red or it blue. Say that, yeah, I'm sorry about what I did say, but this ear is the ear of love for me in my heart, because we have to show love, because we don't know the minute, the hour, the time when God is going to say, okay, is enough, enough is enough. It's time for you to take you home, to come and with me in heaven to be an angel and guiding angel, or you're going to go with the Satan or who, because when we did, we'll never come back, never ever come back. And again, people, I used to work with a medical examiner. You understand me? So if I go there and threaten people, or I go and try to hurt people or poison people, put things in people's food, and they find me guilty of doing that, if you're going to get 10 years for your little thing that you do, I'm going to get 50 years, because I know how it feels for someone lost a loved one. And I do everything that I do with the cleanness of my heart. I never ever try to put nothing in nobody's food, because put it in somebody's food to try to hurt them. How you going to feel to know somebody eat something from you? Anything at all you do in life, it cannot hide. Anybody you call, it cannot hide. Because when the first thing, when they decide to get a phone record, they're going to do this phone record and say, wait, what's your phone number? What's your name? And they go do statistics. They're going to find that you and this person was friend and calling. There's a lot of people who used to friend with me. They stopped friending with me and they curse me. They come back around now and pretending like they are someone else. When they're pretending like they're someone else and they call with the same number, all the text, all the email, everything comes up back. I said, hello, I know who are you now. And I could tell them, or if the last conversation I made with them, they still refuse to say that is not them. But a lot of people say I'm stupid. I don't have no sense. I don't know to use computer. I don't know. Not everybody born to be a computer tech. It's not everybody born to be a computer genius, but I remember everything. So I do not play with certain things, because I know about this situation. You ever see them doing thing named forensic evidence? That's a lot of people who think they could get away with things. They're not getting away with it, because they do the things and think everything is throwaway and behind and throwaway, and it's behind the ground. Yes, Tommy. Yes, Cheryl. Olive is in Jamaica. Yeah. So people, you realize how one year is like 6 months. I remember when that individual was here. It was the 26th of December. He make a big deal and he walked out here and make a big deal and talk all kind of things, and everybody come down on me. I feel like my heart was dropping out. I feel like I was gonna die, because how the people them curse me. They don't know what was going on. No one didn't take time out to ask what is going on, because that individual is a pathological liar. And he tells them, and everybody curse me, it draw me down. I tell them that I didn't have flu, I get a nervous breakdown, because I never into these things. I never know people would be like that. You understand me? And the 1 year gone already and come back. And exactly when the 1 year gone, the 26th of December, make it a year, the problem started to escalate. But I'm telling myself, I got to plead the blood of Jesus. I'm going to plead the blood of Jesus that all these things that happens to me, to remove those bungalows out of my way. Let me prevail and walk in the straight way and the right pathway, and do not go zigzag way and listen to what people come and tell me to make a problem, because I do not like it. Whenever there's a problem and they call Queen Olive or Jungle Queen or Monkey, let out the monkey and them thing. As soon as they say those things, my heart starts shivers and say, yes, there they goes again. But I'm going to fight like a bull. I'm going to fight and I'm going to pray. I'm going to be a prayer warrior for this year, for all these things, just to get away from me, get out of my life. If I do a live and if I have 3 people come up on the live, it is okay for me. I don't want to have this excitement and everybody gonna run up. Bring me some sourdough. What is that?
Whose is this?
That's fine.
Can I have some?
Yeah, bring me the sourdough table. I don't want this whole set of excitement and this whole set of this going on and who is getting who is doing this, who is doing that. To each his own, and congratulations to anybody who's taking a step forward in life to make their life better. Congratulations to them, and I hope whatsoever they do or wherever they go, peace and joy and happiness will come in their life. Because if you're miserable, anywhere you go, the miserable are going to walk with you if you don't decide to change your life, or you don't decide to stop telling lying people and put people down to your level. Because when somebody picked up somebody and take them in their home, that is like gold in America. Give them food, clothes, that's like gold in America. But some people doesn't appreciate, some people don't know how to handle it. Where I'm living here, I live in here for how many years? You know how many people I help in this country? You know how much people I help? They get housing, they get welfare, they get this because I'm a landlord. So I could help them. They can live here, I could help them. And I help so much people. It's not 1, 2, 3, or 4. I have a book with all the names of the people who come and live in here, who I help them. I give them coat, I give them shoes, I give them clothes, I give them money, because they are my fellow Jamaican and I know what it is like now. It is so cold. It is so cold outside. It is so cold outside, and that is the time when people choose to throw people out. And I never throw nobody out of my house. Never, ever. I never do that. And I never reach into that kind of predicament while I'm in this country either. Nobody throw me out. So I would never do that. So when people walk and scandalize my name and bring me out to open this grace and all them things, it's hurt me so much. When my family hears about all these things and my family talks about it, and when they go on the ear, I know certain people who I know for so long, and I see them on the page, I delete them because I don't want the people them to know all the things that I'm going through. I feel so embarrassed. Some people doesn't have no shame, no pride, or nothing within them. So they do anything just to get a hype, or they do anything just to get a number, or they do anything just to make money on the computer. I do all my shows them on here. And you know, people have the audacity to take all my show, put them on the YouTube and making money. They impersonate me, and when they impersonate me and talking all kind of dirty stuff about me. And when I talks about it, they go back and curse me again. Let me tell you, bad man, no cuss. You know, say no bad man on computer do live. No bad man. Bad man is some man, them secretively, them do them thing undercover. Furthermore, them don't do anything. Them just have them man go out and do things. No bad man on this computer. All of them on the computer, them is friars. Them on go bagger. Them is empty pan. Empty pan make the most nice. And some of their grudgeful hate you. They see you, they come amongst you, they see you have your things. They hate you. And let me tell you, it's the hatred just walking with them, and it will never leave them until all the demon out their body. You understand me? And I'm not the best person with short life. I'm not the only person who helps people in this world, but I know I'm a damn good woman. And I'm telling you, there's no one out there on this computer here and there's no one out here on this media who I met on this media can tell nobody about me that I'm the best person in the world. You know much people give people recommendation for a job, a house, or recommendation for something, and when they go about the job or go to rent a house, you know what happened? They don't pay the people in them rent. They started to carry the whole world in the people in them house. They don't do the job, and then the people who give them that recommendation is so shame, because you think you know the person. You could see a man's face, but you cannot see in heart. You don't know what is inside of a person. And sometimes you take those people right into your house, and they end up get you out, and they live in your house because they know all the tricks and the trade. If they come here, they rent a house, and they say you have a little heat problem, you're trying to get to your plumber, because at the time when this cold like this, everybody have a heat problem, because it's not God make it, is man do everything. And when you have it, they call 311 on you, and when they call 311, they put you in the house to live in the house in the cold, or you have to leave out and leave them in there. They break your house down and do all kind of thing. When the heat is too hot, they open the window and all the heat running away. And then when it's get back cold now, they're calling up on you and crying about heat. They don't care, because they don't pay heat, they don't pay water. They care about the light, and they will care about them rent. And not even the rent they won't care about. They don't care about. Some of them don't care about their rent. None at all. They care about the light, because they want the light that they could charge the phone, they could watch the TV, and they could have the internet. That's the reason why they care about the light. They don't care about your house, if you want to pay your rent or not. They want to live there. And then when they don't want to pay, then they first one going to take it to court and tell the judge that, oh, they have holes in the wall, heater don't have no cover, the lamp, the shade up, the bulb doesn't have no shade cover in it, and all them things. Like my shade up there don't have no cover, because I took it down and put a bulb up there, but I cannot put the shade up. So people sit and they study all the law in America, and they use it on you for a stepping stone. It is not nice for people to do that, because we don't know our destination. We don't know where we're going to go. We know we are here now. We don't know what's going to happen. A lot of people just get up and they're walking, eating and drinking, and then next day somebody tell you that person died. Because of what? They die because they have some sickness and nobody don't know. People curse and tell you about what kind of sickness you have. I hear I have all kind of sickness. I hear all kind of things. I'm not Jamaican. I'm from this country and that country, but I know my birth certificate. I'm a Jamaican, and I do not have the old-time birth certificate. I have the new one that just comes in. So I know definitely where I'm from. Where in Jamaica. I'm a born Jamaican. Born Jamaican. All my children was born in Jamaica. None of my children don't born here. All my children. I don't have no kids here. Yeah, I don't have no foreign dolly like some of these people. They come here and they have the children here, and they, oh, me good up, American baby, me good up, American pitney. All children are pride and gold and joy, whether they're born in America or born not in America. There's your pride and joy that God give you. Some people have to go through so many things to get a child, while we get our child very easy. Hear them say the want is in, they have not wanted shoes. And some people want, they cannot get a child, and some people been getting children so much and they can't afford it. So whatsoever God give you, give thanks to it. Don't grudge nobody for what they have. Because again, we say the race is for the swift, but it's who endureth it. Yeah. And this name calling and this name calling and calling people names and names and names and names. I do not call nobody out to their name on the computer. Sometimes when next door by them, yeah, we call her the billy goat, or the or thing, but I'm not gonna get up under her clothes and curse her. You know what happened to her? She need love. I listen to her talk. I listened to her talk yesterday, live that she do. She need love. She said she go through so much things she go through. She was abused, she was raped, she get beaten, she all kind of things. And she thinks she found love, but the love that she found, she didn't know how to handle love. If she didn't know how to handle love, then she probably she would have that love in her hand. She didn't need to go do therapy. Both to found love, they need therapy. So that's the reason why she behaved. When she behaved like that, people say, oh, go to the police and report her. First, I did do that because when she was going on and going on, I said I have to put a stoppage to it. But then when I realized into myself and listen how what you talk, what you say. She contradicts herself so many times. She just needs someone to love her. She just needs someone to let you feel like she's somebody and she's a human being. She never get that before. That's what she say, not me say so. So that's the reason why she been going on and behaving and cursing. But dear lady, Amari, God gonna send you someone. You just have to change some of the things that you're doing. Change some of the things that you're saying. Your private business not supposed to be on the internet. You have to leave something better left unsaid. I know what you're going through. I know what you're feeling. Right now, I felt so bad for you. She's right there taking all these laxative, what she says she's taking, and it's caused her to be dehydrated. Don't kill yourself, Amari. Don't kill yourself, girl. God is going to bring somebody for you to love you. Just take time. Just time out. You're crying for help. You're crying for love. Someone is going to come and love you, but you have to give yourself time. Do not run into Mr. Tom, Dick, and Harry. They are hurting you, and you're hurting yourself. And also, you're hurting the children. They are hurt. But you doesn't understand that within yourself that you're hurting because you're doing that out of revenge. You're doing that because you don't get no motherly love, no fatherly love. So you see somebody do something, you're gonna run back and do it. You're gonna curse Olive and call all kind of name you're gonna call her. And still I laugh. One time I remember you was cursing me so bad. When I hear you cursing me so bad, I burst out in laugh. I choked on my own saliva because the things that you're saying, I said something wrong right there. And I hope and wish this new year comes. Life will be better and things will be better for you. Right now, I'm saying that a lot of people say, oh, that woman, they're fool. That woman, they're talk up that thing and how much things she curse me and tell me. Words is just win. It's actually action. Speak louder than word. And she never hit me. She only gave me some good tongue beating. And the good tongue beating what she gave me, I know she's going through a lot. And I never take nobody from her. I just help somebody for her because if I didn't help that individual, you wouldn't have that individual for cussing like that because it would have been going to take him out of immigration on. That's what I do. So all what you should do, just play the nice game, the nice lady, and take him because he didn't willing to come home back. But because you don't have no patience, them say patient man ride donkey. You have to have some patience, sweetheart. You have some lovely children. You have some lovely children. Some of the things that you're talking about the children, it is not okay. It is not right. A lot of the stuff them you're talking in front of the children, it is not nice. You're a woman. You're calling me old. You're calling me all kind of name. Now you're aging. And you're talking about voodoo. Stop talking about voodoo. There's nothing such as voodoo because you're stressing yourself too much. You're stressing. You're ODing because you want to make all these videos to make money. You could go and do something. Even though to do the welfare in the job until you find something because you have good potential. You could really speak good on the computer. You have a lot of computer skill. You can do a lot of stuff. Just go out there and do something. Pick up the pieces then that broken and mend them back together. Pick up all them pieces, Amari, Venice. Pick them up, girl, and move on. And again, when people call you and tell you anything, before you jump on the line and start to curse and calling names, do not do that. Go and do your research. Go do your mathematics or your arithmetic before you think it. Because Tammy is a white woman. How could you mix a white woman with a black woman? How could you do that? And some of the people you are bigging up and say they are this, they are that, leave them alone. They're just laughing after you. They're using you because you're naive. And as I say, you want love. So you just run to that person because they are disrespecting me. So because they are disrespecting me, you're doing that to say you don't like me, so you're disrespecting. Amari, you don't hate me. You don't hate me. If you hate somebody, you will never call them name in life. And that's what I'm saying to you now, Amari. Good night to Amari. I know you're going to go back and answer me, but come with something positive too. Don't come back and curse. Because we're heading into the end of the year. And we don't want this no more. We don't want this no more. Let's live as one. Let's live as one. Let's show each and everyone love. If I come on the computer and I say something which you doesn't like it, or it doesn't sound positive, you are on my page, because care what I'm doing, you're not getting on my page. Text me, Olive, or Queen Olive, or whatsoever you want to call me. You say something and that doesn't sound positive. I say, okay, thanks. We don't have to curse. We don't have to fight, because what we are cursing and fighting, we're cursing and fighting a losing battle. Yeah. And when we are making this problem, cursing and making this and fighting with this losing battle, it doesn't work, and it's not going to work. What is for you, it will for you. Who is for you, it will for you. Don't go there, girl. Run. Take up your pieces of your puzzle and run, and go make a life for yourself. It hurts me when I see you behave like that and the thing there, and I know you're hurting, but this is waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time, girl. So may God bless you, my dear Amori, you and your children, and I hope this coming new year will better for you and let you stop moving from one place to the other place. Don't move up and along. Let the children settle, and you settle. Let them go to school. Do something. Amari, you could go to school. You could learn something. You could do something. You could be the woman you want to be. You don't have to sit down and wait for nobody to give you anything, because you're hardworking people. You could do good by yourself, and you could do bad by yourself. Amari, one love. Big up yourself, Jen. Big up yourself, Tommy White. Blackie, where's Blackie on the phone? Jacqueline on the phone. Big up each and every one of my divas and my dad. This is Queen Olive. I decided to do this talk here, and I know I'm not an idiot, and I'm not saying anything to hurt nobody. That's how I feel within myself. I'm just explaining it to people. We have to live with love. We have to show our one another love. Some people grow up. Most of us here were born in Jamaica, because we have a lot of island people. We have a lot of American people here, mostly down south people. They are just like Jamaican people, because they are country people. So they are just like Jamaican people. They know what is love. Some of us mother was working so hard, because our father get our mother pregnant, and they gone out there with another woman. Sometimes when you born, there's two more baby born in the same year. Sometimes they told them is the same day. So poor mommy alone, they only alone there with us, taking care of us. Mommy head hurt. She put her hand on her jaw. We don't know. Is when we come to America, we know about stress. We never know. Me I tell a lot more people in my age group. We ain't gonna know about them a fret and then sit down and think there. Mommy cook and mommy cook. Mommy doesn't eat no meat, because they give we, because they don't have it. Things was hard, and it wasn't so expensive like now. So when we have our mother and our father, and sometimes our mother neglected us, because we feel like what happened, they has a child for that father, and them don't like the father. And true, mommy and daddy, them no grow with the love like how we every meet we tell our children we love. Just like here Dodo tell me, Grandma, I love you, I love you. I love all my children and my one life I live, and all my grandchildren. I love them. I have ups and downs with my children and my grandchildren, but who am I to come on the computer and tell the world what the world gonna do, what the computer people gonna do? They're gonna sit and listen it. You have some keen observer people on the computer. When you finish, tell them what they're gonna do. They're gonna come back and throw it in your face. It's gonna haunt you like baby duppy. So sometimes we have our things, we have problems. You don't have to tell it to nobody. Just go. You pass any church. Any church at all you pass, you go in there and say to the pastor, somebody, there's a pastor here. I would like to speak to the pastor. When the pastor come, could I go with you in your office? I want to talk to you. You tell the pastor anything where you talk, because you know the pastor now gonna come back out and tell you. Because if you hear where you talk and tell the pastor, somebody go tell the pastor we talks about it, but the pastor now gonna call Tom, Dick, or Harry, but they're gonna talk about it. And if you talk something and it go back out and it be reaching around the whole world, the pastor can take down from the church, because a pastor is a person. You have any situation, any problem, you goes to them and they can help you with it. They could help you in many ways. They sit and they talk, because a lot of people believe in a pastor more than anybody else, because the pastor know how to talk to you. Yes, each and every one. Queen Olive is a loving woman, a woman who loves to forgive. Here I talk about Amari a while ago. She do me so much thing, but I talk goods about her because she need love. She need love. As I say to her, let go, let loose, and forget about what you do, what you spend, what he do, what you do. Leave it alone. Throw it away. God will send somebody in there and help you if he wants you to be up there. Don't make nobody carry you down and put you down. Don't curse nobody and put down nothing on them. You will become like that. They say stumbling block gather no moss. Let's love. Let's show love. It's the end of the year. And you know, the whole entire world know Queen Olive as the most cursed woman in the world. Every fly rat do alive. It's Queen Olive. Everyone do alive. It is Queen Olive. Yeah. You see, right now I'm here talking. If I was cursing and I was talking bad about somebody, you would see I reach all 400, 150, 600. All them numbers, you just see people coming up because, oh, Queen Oliver cuss now, so everybody come. People don't like to hear when you talk positive stuff. I'm from Jamaica, St. Mary 3 Hills, a little district in Jamaica. We have so much pride within ourselves. When our name reach up there and talking all over the world, we feel shame. I felt shame so many times. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go to the store. I don't want to go to church. I don't want to go to the party place. When I go to the party place and people approach me, I felt so bad. I don't know what to say. And I remember when I stopped going to this club where I used to go, with this guy in this club where I used to go, and as soon as I go there, everybody said, "Oh, Queen Olive in the house, Queen Olive in the house." I was like, and the owner for the club said, "Queen Olive, what happened? I see you do some lovely food. I needed to put all these food out. I'm going to put them up for you right here. Give me the flyers and stuff." And she said, "Why you haven't been come out?" I said, "Nothing." She said, "I know, but don't worry. Don't make nobody put you down, girl. Don't make nobody put you down. You're a good person. And what they say about you, we doesn't believe it because we know you for years. Ever since you come in this country, you've been hanging with us. We know you, what you will do and what you won't do. So when people talking all these things, and it's your own people putting you down, and look, you've been with us for so much years and nobody never bring you down like this. But we love you." And from that, I feel like something walk out of my heart and walks away, and I started to go out back. Yeah? Shame could paralyze you. Shame could make you feel like you're the lowest piece of thing walk on the face of earth. I just come up here with a nice, clean, smiling face when I'm doing the live and talking, but y'all don't know what was going on with it within my heart, what was going on with me. Yeah, big up yourself, First Lady Faye. And now, yeah, big up yourself, Rosie, Nicole, and Christopher Miller. Big up all the England people. Big up all the Jamaica people. Because, you know, later on, it's going to be so overpacked for you to get on the computer. It's going to jittery. It's going to call. It's going to be hard because everybody is going to try to reach out to their loved one. So I decided to do this show, Grandma and Gran. Oh, she forgot to put Kenny there because Kenny refused to come. But thank the Lord for my children. When I decided to do it, my daughter said, "Mommy, go ahead and do what you want to. Don't stop." I was so ashamed. I said, my daughter, them is going to be upset. They said, "Mommy, no, just do what you want to do. They're going to stop one day. It's only 9 days talking." Big up to my daughter, Chanel, and her 4 children and her husband all the way in Texas. I love my children. I love them unconditional. And my daughter upstairs, Julie, and her 3 girls. She has 3 girls. 2 is in college. We all know Dudu, Taya. That's her name. Her name is Shatea. We cut it down to Taya, and we call her Dudu sometime. But big up to them. She has 3 children, 3 girls. And my daughter is Julie. And the other day, you say I was behaving bad. Somebody come and disrespect my daughter. It doesn't matter what you and your child have or your children have, which my child and me have nothing. What was going on? She was overfull. She was overwhelmed. She don't like what was going on. So she just hold her corners until when she feel good. Then she decide to come back around. But it doesn't matter. Your child, what your child is, if she's a thief, and a doctor, a nurse, or no good, a whore, or what, that is your child. You bring your child. So nobody, not to go and put people, children down, because I would never go and put nobody children down. No way at all. Come on, do they mix me something? Hold on.
But why only 26 people watching?
Because the 26 people watching, because the people that a lot of them gone out, are they there on the page? Are they doing something? So I'm still talking to the 26 people. You want more people that come up? Ask them.
Why aren't other people coming?
Hear what Duda said? Why is only 26 people watching? When I was going to do it, my granddaughter said, Mommy, Grandma, you're not going to see nobody come up. I said, I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to do it. So, everyone, remember, be safe on the road. It is very cold here in New York, and it be very safe in Jamaica. Everyone, be careful. Drinking and driving. You know, in Jamaica, you know, we're going to have a lot of accident because these people in Jamaica, they driving like when the roll is called up yonder. They driving, be careful on the road. And we'll look out for the children. So, again, all the 14 parish in Jamaica, people have an awesome, awesome, awesome new year coming up. Tomorrow is going to be new year, new paper, new everything, new change up in the life, change in the life. No whether with the and the bittering and the fighting. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yeah. I'm not coming here to talk about Tom, Dick, and Harry, or talk about who do this and who do that, whatsoever you want to do in life, or anybody want to do in life. They do what they want to do, because I know what I'm doing and what I will do and what I will not do. Yes, Miss Tammy. Tammy said we have to be positive in life if we want positive things to come in our way. Yeah, that is true. So, all my ladies, my divas, and my Dan, who is here and who is not here, they may go over it to listen it, because, you know, someone going to say, you know, Miss Olive was lying, and Miss Olive was talking about this and Miss Olive was talking about that. I am here for the truth, the right, and positive, and loyal, and love, and happiness. That's what I want in my life, because I am not a child no more. This new year coming up, I'll be 60-year-old. And you know, the older you get in life, and every time that somebody make your heart shiver, you could die. You could die for anything, but I just don't want. Good night, Larry. I just don't want to have no indication, no warn, no problem. So any one of these blabber in the 2018 coming in and want to have problem with me, you're going to have a wonderful time. Go ahead, do it, because you're having it with yourself. I won't be answering nobody. You could stick me with a needle. You could throw water on me. You could do anything. I am not going to argue with nobody. I'm just going to leave you in the hands of God, because last year wasn't my year. I said, them bite me, them beat me, them do me things. And I'm still standing strong and fighting back. So big up all the people them from London. Big up DJ Goddess and Chinsey. Big up Patrick Goddess in England. Big up all the England people. Big up everybody. Larry, big up yourself. Because Queen Olive is going to go, because I'm going to go church now. I'm going to go to church. So I decided to do this before I go to church, because when I come back to do it, it's going to too late. because we're going to have a wonderful time at church. It is very cold out there, but I still plan to go. So ladies, divas, and Dan, and I'm saying this last one, I wish all my divas a happy, new, and prosperous year. Everyone. And ladies, divas, and Dan, remember, we could do good by ourselves and we could do bad by ourselves. We don't have to sit down and wait for no man to support us. We don't have to look down and sit down and wait for no man to put us on a stand. We could put our own self on a stand. And my mother, my sister, my 4 children. Oh, I forgot to call my son, and he's very jealous. Very jealous. So, like before I say my 4 children, my son, Ryan, and they call him Curry. May God continue to bless you while you're living where you're at right now. You and your 3 children and your wife. And remember what mommy say. You are to be nice and be loving and be kind. Yes, ladies, he have a wife and he has 2 girls. And he could cook very well too. And my daughter Chanel, she could cook. Julie could cook, but she's not the best of cooking, but them other one could cook. Kenny, Kenny is my baby for life. She's my baby for life. Kenny, she's 34 years old, but she's my baby for life. And I love all my children. And I will never swap my children for nobody, teacher, doctor, or nurse, or whatsoever there be. I would never swap my 4 children for them because I felt the pain to bring them in this world. And I love them unconditional, just like how I love my grandchildren. So people, when you have your children, and because one of your children turn doctor, or one nurse, or police, don't love that one more than the other one because all of them is the same pain. Yep. Yes, so big up to all the divas, the Dan who are not on here. I meet a few people, a lot of people I meet. I used to make phone call and talk to them. And I've seen a lot of them on my page. I don't know the reason why, and I don't question it. Because I have so many people each time coming up and think I don't question it. But big up to them. Big up to Kimon Rambali, all the way from Trinidad. And Janice Ming, Andre Brea, Dee Taylor, and Toya Smiley. Big up to her. And I have a lot of people who calls me from the YouTube, like one name Elizabeth. And there's a lot of them. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of good relationship with the YouTube people. They call me. We talk together. Sometimes I buy stuff and send down for them. I have a lot of people. Yeah. You're going to bed now, Larry. Good night. Have a wonderful time. Yeah. Good night. What time is it? Let me see. What time is it? Church is not around the corner tonight. 11:23. I'll reach here before they start. Shout out. So, my mother, my darling mother, my lovely mother, I love you. I love you unconditional. I love my sister more. I love my sisters. But one of my sister, I lift my hat to her. She's a strong woman. A strong woman. She went through so much for this year, but God still lift her up and lift her feet high from the ground. And she's still here with us. I love you. She take care of mommy. She do everything for mommy. As soon as she said, mommy this, mommy that, I don't question it. I make sure my mother has everything to her comfort. And big up my husband, Rufus Phillips. That's my husband. And I respect that man. He's an elderly man, and I give him maximum respect. I don't curse him. I don't disrespect him because he's somebody too. He's an American. Yes, my husband is American. So when people run about and talk all kind of things, they don't know who is Olive. They call me Queen Olive before even Facebook Live comes in, because of we used to party so much. Yeah. So one love again. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome afternoon, Jennifer. I know you say, oh, Olive, don't call a name. Tammy, all who name I don't call. It's so much. Yeah, I have a friend named Georgetta and George from Georgia. I don't know if it's that she's not on the Facebook, but I have a friend named Rose, Heather. Thank you all for your gift. Thank you all, Andre Brown. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's some people, when I talk to them, I know I talk to them and stay right there. You have some people, when you talk to them, they tape you and go run around with your conversation. We need that to cut out for this year. Take that tape off your phone, because none of you are not doing no private investigating. Because, as I say again, I'm going to go back on Amari. That's why Amari is like that, because people tell her all kind of things and brace her with a lot of stuff. And she do things to please people and daring herself. And she only have a lot of mouth. She would never walk by herself alone. So when she says she's coming to New York to beat me, I just laugh. When I hear that, I choke on my saliva. Yeah. Good night. Good night, wonderful people, loving people. And I hope this new year that's coming in will bring more love, peace, and happiness to you, your whole family at home. Remember, you have your husband. Tell your husband you love him. Tell your wife you love your wife. And the children, pay attention to your children. Don't take the children love, go give it to somebody out on the street. Don't take your children money and give it to somebody at the street. Show the love inside your house. What time is it? Okay, Tammy. Okay, everybody down and Tammy that Tammy goes to come to America. She left, somebody leave all the way from Canada to come to see Queen Olive. Why are you going to go book in a hotel and Queen Olive have a guest room? When by time you wake up in the morning to drive, come to Queen Olive, breakfast time done and gone. Stay right here, you get a breakfast, a dinner and everything. All my divas that from England that came here, they stay here, they get the breakfast, and dinner and everything, then we go shop. By the time they to drive from where they had to come by me, it's past 12 o'clock, and time doesn't wait on nobody. So if anyone want to come and I accept them to come to my house, I don't know why it's bother other people. Latoya and Diamond and Julian and September, Autumn, big up on yourself. If you are new people on this page, we over here call ourselves Divas and Dan. And this year not gonna stay no time. I call it 6 months per year. Just now you're gonna see this year run off, and another new year comes again. So let us just walk in, dance in, talk in, love in, do everything in 2018, because I couldn't believe it's 2018. I'm telling you, I can't believe it's 2018, because the time flies so much. And whatsoever you have, people, please to cherish the love you have, and the love you give to somebody, cherish it. My mother and all people from Tree Hill, Charlestown, St. Mary, one love, one love, one love to each and every one. Who want to go home for Christmas and for New Year, it is awesomely good. Who don't want to go, it is the same, because some people go because they could afford to go, some people go because they cannot go, but they're still living. And some of the people who have all what they have and all what they want from Uncle Sam, they cannot move because they don't have it, because they get it and do not know how to handle it. People who don't get it know to handle it properly. So this is what I'm leaving with you tonight. New Year. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Deborah. How you doing? New year, new everything. but the same Queen Olive, the same Deborah, the same Latoya, the same Diamond, the same Tommy, the same everybody. It's a new year we are stepping in, and we want to step in the new year with love, extra love, extra love. And people who talks about Queen Olive do this and Queen Olive do that, y'all don't know me. They're just speculating and talking. I never hurt a fly unless a fly hurt. If a fly bite me or picture me or a mosquito, I don't hurt people. I'm more to give. I'm more to give and help people. Because God make me special more than any. Hi Dora, you eat off all that black, they call it the cook up thing, the way you call it, pepper pot and the bread. Yeah. So I'm gonna put myself together now and I'm gonna go to church. And I'm going to stay there in church and then come back and go to my bed. I am not going no party. I am not going no party tonight because I feel not to go. And I just want to come home, lay in my bed and talk to God and ask God, what is the next step must I make in life? What is the next move should I do in life? And I'm asking God to anoint each and every one of my divas that are here and who are not on here. I'm asking them to anoint everyone tonight. Anoint them thoroughly from the crown of them head to the tip of them toe. Anoint their monetary situation. Some people could hold the money, but they cannot. They could get the money, but they cannot hold it. I'm asking God to anoint each and every one of them within myself also. I'm asking God to anoint me and help me and protect me while I go the street, while I walk. And I'm asking God to put the right word in my mouth when I come in on the Facebook Live to talk, that I don't get myself in a situation. And I'm asking God again to remove my name from the evil, the people with demon within themselves, to remove my name from their mouth, because I've been blessed. I've been blessed. Multiple times I've been blessed. And what is to me, there is no one cannot take it away from me. And when my blessing is coming, I said all the time, when my blessing is coming, I'm going to call people to help me share my love. Share my blessing, share everything, because I'm not a selfish person. I'm a person who's a giving person. So good night, good night. It's getting late, so I'm going to get myself prepared to go to church. So good night, one love, happiness, and joy. Bye-bye. Good night. So, okay, share my page, share it over the other page for me. Judah asked me, say, Grandma, why is only 26 people listening? I told her, because I'm not cursing and I'm not coming here with people business. And then again, a lot of people out of the country, they're in other country, and it's hard to get the internet up, because right now for the internet to go over the world, it's very hard. And a lot of people doing a lot of stuff. So I told her, don't worry. A lot of people going to go home and listen again, because I say and talk a lot of things, positive things. And I mean what I say. So it's okay. One love. And I talk to you all later. Bye-bye.